going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 90,000 subscribers. We're getting super close, so hit subscribe and join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And as you guys know, I recently started a Facebook account, so you can add me on Facebook, and we can be Facebook friends, so go do that. Link is in the description. And finally, be sure to turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you. But once again, I am coming back at you guys with another creepy video, and today we are talking about another creepypasta. And this creepypasta is called The Dark Truth of the Rugrats. Yeah, that's right, guys. We're doing another dark truth. So, as you guys know, I've been doing these stories on, like, cartoons that we've watched as a kid, and then we find out there's this, like, dark, disturbing truth behind it. I have to let you guys know that it's not, because some of you guys are getting confused thinking it's true. It's not true. It's a cartoon. This is just a creepypasta. Somebody made this story up, but it's like theories of how these characters came to be. And the other thing I want to mention is I'm not the one making them up. So, like, people keep thinking, like, I'm making it up. I'm not. They're actually from the creepypasta website. So, yeah. But anyway, enough of the jibber jabber. Let's get right over to the story. The Dark Truth of the Rugrats. The Rugrats really were a figment of Angelica's demonic and unimaginable imagination. Chucky died in 1986, along with his mother. That's why Chaz is a nervous wreck all the time. And Tommy was born in 1988, but he was a stillborn. That's why Stu is constantly in the basement making toys for the son who never had a chance to live. The DeVilles had an abortion in 1990. Angelica couldn't figure whether it would be a boy or a girl, thus creating the twins. As for All Grown Up, the teenage Angelica became addicted to various narcotics, which further aggravated her schizophrenia, bringing her back to her childhood, and thus her creations she obsessed over. Because of the time lapse between the present and the last time she interacted with her creations, she made them older. Angelica was constantly taking hits of acid, so she would never have to live without her creations, who were her only company. In a judgmental world, Angelica's mom actually died of a heroin overdose in 1982, just after Angelica was born. And Drew, in his depression, married a gold digger that Angelica idolized because she fooled herself into thinking that it was her real mom, but always had a concept of her mom, Cynthia. And took a Barbie doll and made it after her mom's image, wearing an unwashed orange dress and having jacked up hair, which is why she was so attached to it. Later in life, she followed in her mom's footsteps, with drugs and everything, dying of an overdose at the age of 13 when All Grown Up was canceled. The only Rugrat not to be fictional, however, was unborn Tommy's brother Dill. However, Angelica didn't know the difference between Dill and her creations, although Dill didn't follow her commands. After endless crying and a refusal to disappear like the others did, when Angelica was angry with them, she hit them. Due to this, he sustained a brain hemorrhage, which resulted in a deformation. As he grew up, his damage only became more evident, and by the time he was 9 and All Grown Up, he lived as an outcast, being ridiculed for his weirdness and retardation. The immense guilt over this is what led Angelica to her drug use, and is what led Angelica to uncreate the Rugrats briefly, until her experience with hallucinogenics. On a trip to Paris to find love, Chaz married a woman named Kira. He was actually going to marry a different woman named Coco, but she just wanted him for his money, who had a daughter named Kimi that was torn from her because she was a cocaine addict. Angelica imagined her from Kira's story. He lost his mind after the death of his wife and was in denial that she was ever a prostitute. Upon return to America, Chaz and Kira married, and she got her green card. It was actually a really happy and romantic story. Kira continually struggled with addiction, but was relatively happy with her life and Chaz. Susie was actually Angelica's only friend, who entertained the thought of Angelica's creations for her sake. Angelica spent the last days of her life in the back of the cafeteria at school, imagining friends around her and playing with the lives of her creations.
And that is the end of that. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story. I personally thought it was pretty good. It was pretty depressing, like, to think that, like, you know, these kids that we all knew and loved, like, I don't know, is the Rugrats even on anymore? Because, like, I remember watching it when I was, like, young, and I was a 90s kid, and now I think back, like, even when, like, 2000 and when I was like 10, 11, I never ever really saw the Rugrats on TV anymore. Like, do they still exist? I don't know. But my question to all of you for question of the day is, did you ever watch the Rugrats, or do you watch the Rugrats? Let me know in the comment section. That is question of the day. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please slap a like on it. Let's see if we can go for 97 billion likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. And if you guys didn't see my previous video, which was the story of the dark truth behind SpongeBob SquarePants, so if you guys want to see that, be sure to click it on the intro right here and it will take you over there. Or if you want to watch another random video, you can click this side and it will do that too. But I recommend you check out the Ed, Edd and Eddy one. That's really good. But remember the most important thing of all, guys, chase your dreams. I love you all. Don't let anybody bring you down, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another video. Peace out.